Hi guys, welcome to alphamantraining.com. It's first time. It's very interesting. Yeah, so welcome to alphamantraining.com. In this video, you will hear a story, same DLA with Asian girl. And so welcome to alphamantraining.com. You see, you hear a story, same DLA. And so welcome to alphamantraining.com. Okay, so yeah, so with me is the social ninja, already AMT expert, and he will share this story. So yeah, so his nickname is not the most beautiful, but he has this right because he's a private person. So whatever nick he puts, it's his choice. So man, I know already that you fucked some girls in in the hotels. I know you fucked Asian girl in hotel, but this story is different. The story from where? The story is from Ireland, yes?
Yeah, I was in Ireland, and I was working there. So I was going just to shop, to buy some food and to buy some things.
Yeah.
And, I was walking relaxed. And then I see this Asian girl, and then there wasn't any coronavirus, So I was
Yeah.
like, shit, I need to try,
Yeah.
because I never fucked, Asian girl before. So I approached her, and she was so excited by my approach that I didn't need to do so much, and I started to talk with her, and I see like I don't need to put so many techniques on her,
Yeah.
So what I want to say, guys, that you don't need to, how to say, techniques helps you, but sometimes you just need to approach, and maybe she will talk with you
Yeah.
and go with you, So yeah, and I talked with her, and I said, I'm dancer. I'm dancing like 3 or 4 years. Yeah, and she believed me. I turned her around, used some techniques in dancing, like deep down technique and something like that. And then I said, okay, let's change, some context, And what is helping in these stations, in this age, is helping Instagram, because
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had Instagram, and there was many photos inside Instagram. So already when she opened my Instagram profile, she saw that I'm a status guy who who like, to do sports, who are active, who are traveling, who had some girls before, and and
Mhm.
I made my status good for her. I made
Yeah.
her excited by my approach because I'm brave, and Asians are not so brave. And then
Yeah.
I also said that I'm dancer, so it's also exciting because girls love when guys can dance and dance good.
Yeah.
Because it's how to say, it's going to sexual line. Dancing is like sexy moves. You can touch her, she can touch you, and it's really
Yeah.
it's really good activity. So yeah. So then after maybe 3 4 hours, I wrote to her. I ate some food,
Mhm.
and then I wrote to her, okay, let's meet, there and there, like near hotel.
But
So
from a very beginning, how you ended up in Ireland is like.
in Ireland, I traveled to work to
Mhm.
save some money,
Yeah.
because I never been in Ireland before, and
Yeah.
I went there just because of money, and there was a job offer for me, and yeah, I tried there. Yeah, it was not so successful, but I saw uh, how many stations you can have, different stations in life you can have, like
Yeah, what you do in a very clever way is like you go to abroad, you work for maybe 3 or 4 months, and then you get
yeah,
back to your country and you have enough money for maybe 6 months,
Yeah,
to,
yeah,
to
yeah.
girls, like to not worry about your lack of money. So
And you
back
know why
in
this
Ireland, yes.
yeah, you are right, because you know why this way is good. It's just because you relax, because you are in different area, and you just, how to say, you always like in the same place, like shit, I'm in the same flat, I'm in the same place, same streets, and you
Yeah.
just change 4 months, and your brain is now like, you know, like cleared from fog.
Mhm.
You know.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
yeah,
how many days passed in Ireland when you met with Ireland girl?
it's a good question, you know. I
But
mean,
not instantly. It's passed maybe 2 weeks or 1 week. Yes.
yes, yes, it was like about maybe a month,
Uh-huh.
you know, because I was working hard, and then I
Mhm.
stopped working, and and you know, I saw her in the shop, and I said, "Fuck yes, I need to approach here," you know.
So you saw here in a shopping mall. Yes. You went to buy
Yeah,
food. Hmm. And
yeah,
how she
because
was looking, what she was wearing. Like,
uh, I don't remember so good, but I think she was wearing, you know,
mm,
like, you know,
leggings.
like, yeah, yeah, like yoga pants, you know.
Like, yeah.
Янулись, бля. Yeah, you know.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, it was really sexy girl, you
Uh-huh.
know.
With whom she was.
She was alone, yeah. So I
Mm,
mean, sometimes alone is better than two girls, because it's too
yeah.
much tension, you know, when two
Yeah.
girls are
Hmm.
together. And I mean, why you need to work so hard if you can
Yeah.
approach one girl? Yeah. So
And
yeah,
so so actually you saw here in shopping mall, you approach here and you made same delay. Yeah.
yeah, it was
What
same delay, because after 3 4 hours we met near a hotel, and she was actually student there in Ireland. You know, she came from Japan. So I
happened?
mean, I said, okay, you know, let's go to your place.
By the
And
way,
she said,
Japanese girls were very sexy and beautiful. I know, yes.
yeah, she had very big boobs. Her
Oh,
boobs were, I mean, maybe C or D, even
oh,
D maybe. And
yeah,
I mean, she wasn't fat and at
yeah,
all, you know. She was slim, and her ass was pretty nice. Not like 10 points, but maybe eight or something like that, you know, eight.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But I mean, it was sexy enough.
yeah, yeah.
And
Mhm.
and you know, I went with her to her dormitory. I mean,
Oh, oh,
yeah, she was living in dormitory, and the first question was, okay, maybe not go to my room, but let's go to the kitchen, you know. And I said, no, 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 let's go to your room, because you know why? Because I mean, you cannot do anything in the kitchen when students are coming all the time, like in the kitchen, you
yeah,
know, like not, we are not alone, you know. So
yeah.
we can, Janulis, kurva, iš kastruotas. Yeah, you know.
He's
Yeah,
cracking
yeah.
jokes, in his own language.
Donatėlis
Guy
iš
doesn't
pastavės.
pay attention a lot, and his nickname is also a joke. Okay,
But it's
so
right. It's right.
when you went to your dormitory to the kitchen, what happened in the kitchen?
I'm, you know, in the kitchen, I was like, no, we didn't went to kitchen. I said, no, let's go to your room. And she said, okay, okay, you know. So we went to, and I said, oh, you have, you know, computer and this speakers, you know. I said, let's turn on some music. So we turned on speakers and music, and I said, turn on your favorite music, you know. And she turned on favorite music, you know, and I said, Janulis. No, I said, let's dance. And she said, no, Donatelis iš pistavės.
Guys, he's
No,
just
yeah,
cracking jokes.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, he's
Yeah,
making
I
one.
was
Yeah.
I was like dancing with her, you know, and I made really well dancing with her. Like I touched her ass, and then I just
Mhm.
uh, you know, like put her on my hands and just carry her to her bed, you know.
Yeah.
And we started kissing. Yeah, we
Cool.
started kissing.
Did you notice her breathing changed? once you did the AMT dancing techniques to hear like.
I mean, I don't know about breathing, but I mean, maybe she was like thinking, "Oh, please fuck me,"
Yeah.
because I saw it in
Yeah.
her eyes. Yeah, yeah. And it was for her comfortable because it was the last days of her in Ireland. I mean, she was planning to do anything. What happens, it's right for her.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah.
She was living by herself alone, or she had some roommates?
She was living alone in that room, but in her house there was maybe 5, 6 students living living.
5 or 6
Yeah,
students. So
yeah.
it's not many. Yes, I see. It's very,
Not many.
very kind of private. Yes. Well,
It's very very good place. I mean, if
uh-huh.
it would be in Vilnius,
Yeah.
or in any another city like New York or something, I would go there to live because it's everything you need. There's kitchen, there's room, they pay for you. You don't need to pay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
good.
Exactly.
That's good, actually.
And how much she was paying for that dormitory? Did you remember?
I didn't ask her. I was talking in other topics like traveling, like
Yeah.
Japanese food, like sushi,
Oh.
and yeah, about
So
the
I know
things,
that you really like to eat sushi, so it's maybe after this girl
yeah.
happened to you this thing to
I
buy
think,
sushis.
yeah. She made some impact on that
Mm-hmm.
because then I started to get interesting about the diet of Japan food. I started eating more fish, more salmon, and yeah, it was like very tasty for me. And even until now, I doing this, because it's really good food,
Did you
and yeah.
experience any last minute resistance from here?
There was no resistance at all. I mean, I don't understand because when I took out my clothes, she
Mm-hmm.
said, "Oh, because I had even more mass than now." So
Yeah.
she said, "Oh, your body's nice." She said like that, because I was like I having six pack, and everything, and she
Uh-huh.
said, "Nice body," and I started touching her, and she just relaxed, in the
Yeah.
minute.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool, man. So how was the sex with her? You remember?
Yeah, it was good in average. I think it's like average sex, like 15 minutes or something, but it's
Mm-hmm.
normal, because uh, she made blowjob, and we fucked in a few positions, and I mean, it was nice. It was nice. Yeah. And she closed windows because she
Oh,
was like shy that no one see.
so she
Yeah.
was shy until you closed blinds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I think it's
So,
Japan. Yeah.
so you met here
Japan.
in shopping mall, and you pull it here to here dormitory.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
We went together to here dormitory. Moved
she
up
asked she asked
to
where we are going. I said, so okay, where you live? So she
yeah
said, I live there in dormitory. I said, okay, so let's go to dormitory.
to dorm.
I
Yeah.
said,
So actually, you don't include any other places. You instantly go to girl's place or you
yeah.
pull your place. Yeah.
I never go. I was before stupid, and I was going to meet in center to walk,
Yeah.
Pamatylis, kurva, išpis tavęs. And and
Okay.
I was
So
like, I went to a city center. I was walking like 2 hours, and then this girl said bye, and I never saw her again.
mhm, mhm,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so I mean, I changed my strategy, and now always going to her home or my home because
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
better.
So did she say like, but why we are going straight to my dormitory? You will not come to my room. Did she show some resistance? What happened?
Maybe it was her age, and like she really wanted sex, and I mean, she didn't say anything like that. Like
Yeah.
in our country where we are, girls
Yeah.
are saying this shit and much shit. Like, I don't go to your place. No, first time. No,
Mhm.
we can't do this. but maybe Japan, when they, you know, communicate with European guys or something like from
Yeah.
USA, they don't say this shit because they like European guys and they
Yeah,
just want to
yeah.
talk to them.
And she's very far away from her parents. If they are in
Yeah,
Tokyo, in Japan,
yeah.
so it's actually very far away. And she's in Ireland. Yeah, actually, where did her parents live?
Her parents, I mean, was in Japan, but I think her parents was rich because
Hmm.
I mean she's far away and she needs much money because Ireland is not so cheap, you know. You
Yeah,
need to buy food, you need to pay for rent, for internet, for everything, you know.
peaceful. Yeah, for rent
So
or.
I mean, yeah, I think she had rich parents and she wanted experiences like that with European guys, you know, like
Yeah,
yeah.
what did you know about her more? Like you talked after sex with her, so what you exactly discovered
Uh,
about her?
I mean, I didn't talk about her family also, you know.
Mm.
I don't know why, but we didn't have so much time, you know, because after, you know, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's lagging a bit, I think,
Yeah, a
or
little
it's
bit.
not like, no, it's
Mm.
me. Yeah, so I mean, I didn't talk about her family much, but she had some sister and brother. I remember. I remember. No, yeah. And I mean, and I mean, you know, it was really funny because I'm like in Ireland, like 2000, few 2000
Yeah,
mile
it's
from
some.
my country, and I
Hmm.
mean, yeah, and I mean, I'm alone in that country, you know,
Yeah,
and I found a chick in just mall, and same day I fucked her, and she's not like poor girl or something or homeless, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
She was
She
18
didn't
years
have
old, so I think
English. No,
her body was very beautiful. Yes.
yeah, yeah, it was soft and no wrinkles, you know, you know, cellulitis, and yeah,
Yeah,
there was no such thing. Donatiel. No such
yeah.
thing.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
So this was amazing story. So how you felt after you made this same delay?
It was actually really perfect idea to approach here. And I mean, it taught me one thing that always, if you see a beautiful girl, don't resist yourself and just go and approach, you know, because no matter what, you will try and maybe she will say yes and you will come home with her. So I mean, it teach me this golden rule that you need to be active and do things, you know, in life.
Okay, yeah, exactly. So that was your first girl in Ireland which you fucked.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So after this
And
girl, when happened the next girl you fucked? Do you remember?
so the next girl, maybe after 1 or 2 weeks, because
Uh-huh.
I was again searching
Hmm.
some girls around, and I saw near park in center, there was sitting in bus stop a girl, and I mean, I approached her, and maybe I opened her in like not direct way, you know. I said to her, which bus is going there and there, you know, and she said, oh, you know, there and there goes this and this, you know, and I sit here and just started talking, and there was, you know, pigeons around, pigeons around,
Uh-huh. Hmm.
and I said, oh, I like pigeons, they are cute. Do you have some food for them, you know? And she said, no, I don't have, you know. And then I start like I felt vibe, very good vibe, you know, between us, and I just like put her hand on her, and I started moving her towards me, and we
Hmm.
kissed in the
Oh,
bus stop. We kissed in bus
oh,
stop after maybe 5 6 minutes, you know. So I mean,
wow.
it was I was feeling so powerful then, and you know, like I had like erection, and I mean, there was sitting people around and they watching it, and I said, I said inside me like I don't give a fuck, you know, because I'm in Ireland. I'm like nobody knows me, and I mean, they want to do this, but they can't. you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so I was, and then I said, okay, we can meet in the evening. And she said, maybe, we can, but I will text you. And she's living far away, like maybe 40 minutes with a bus from that center. And I don't know any places like in 5 or 10 kilometers around, So it was very hard for me to travel there, and tickets are very expensive. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
waste money. I don't waste money, and I mean, one ticket is like £5, £5 or £6.
Mhm.
So in euros, it's 8 or 10 euros one
Yeah.
ticket. So I, she wrote me address and said, I'm living with some aunt, aunt, aunt.
Yeah. Mhm.
And there's like 3 or 4 people living in that house. And I'm sharing a room with some girl, and I don't know if we can be alone there. I said, so you can, say to them, I said, I had a strategy, like say to them, just don't go in the room because we want to be two of us inside that room, I said. And she said, okay, we'll try, And she talked to me. She said, yeah, they said, okay, you can come, and we can be in the room together.
Yeah.
So I went with that bus. I turned on, Google Maps, found that place. I went there. She was coming, and we went to her house where she lives. And actually, I she said after sex, fuck, she said like I'm 17, 17.
Oh my God, dude.
I was feeling like criminal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, maybe police don't catch me now.
Okay.
Котелек. Yeah, so and Donatello is Bailey. No, but I went to her house, and I mean, I started. I said, I will massage you, and I started massaging, her, and then I said, okay, I will, I started like putting fingers inside her pussy, and she didn't do anything, like no, 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 or something, and
Yeah.
then I started removing pants, and she said, no, they will hear us, doing that, so don't do this.
Uh-huh.
I said,
Okay.
no, it's okay, we will do it in silent way, in silent
Uh-huh.
way. And I removed her pants, and I said, make your position like doggy style,
Yeah. Yeah.
and she made like doggy style, and I
Uh-huh.
started started penis fucking her, and
Wow.
I wanted to have a memory from this island, so I
Yeah.
moved
Yeah.
the phone from my telephone from my
Yeah.
pocket, and I
Yeah.
just started filming her. I
Uh-huh.
mean, Donatello is black. And I mean, I started filming her, and she's, what you are doing? I said I
Yeah.
was in shock because she noticed that I'm filming her. And I
Uh-huh.
mean, she like she said, no, 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 stop it. She took my phone, and
Yeah.
she said, no, please, please leave this house. I said, no, don't be so nervous. Everything is okay. Let's.
Uh-huh.
And I started again trying to kiss her. She said, no, 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 block.
Yeah.
And it was very hard situation then,
Uh-huh.
and I was feeling like shit. But I mean, it was also a lesson in my life. And I
Mhm.
mean, practice makes perfect. So I mean, I I deleted near her eyes this video, but in the future I had another one video with the same girl.
Wow. Wow.
Because I mean, then we met after 3 days, and I fucked her in a hotel in city center.
Wow.
Because I said it's very difficult in your house. We can meet in center, and I will find a place for you. Then I think in my head that, oh, there is a hotel and there is a toilet in these hotels. So why not? Why we can't like go? And I knew one hotel which you need a card to enter a toilet, but you
Mhm.
need to go to registration and ask
Yeah.
them for that
Yeah.
card. And
Uh-huh.
if you are living in this hotel, then you get the card. But I wasn't living in that hotel. I mean, I got this card, like I come and I said, oh, I'm living in this hotel. So
Yeah.
they give me that card, and there's not so many people in that toilet coming. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was experience, nice experience. Yeah,
Great, man. Great. Yeah, exactly. So next time maybe we can invite Donatilis, to ferment. Also be a ferment. Yeah, I see this. Here's an option. I can invite 2 guests. Yeah, remove.
But
Cool.
I mean,
So
his English.
amazing stories. Your real amazing
Yeah,
stories. We already spent 25 minutes on live, so I think you
yeah,
can make a conclusion. You can end up this live stream. So.
yeah. It's okay. I mean,
Mhm.
you want to eat something maybe and play some games, So I understand.
Yeah.
And yeah, Donatellis, he doesn't know English so well, so for him it would
Yeah,
be.
him will be difficult. Yeah.
Yeah. He would.
Yeah.
He couldn't talk, but he could make like meh meh.
Yeah. Continue, man. Yeah, I will share with
Yeah,
video.
and
Maybe.
I mean, Ireland teach me one golden rule, like
Mhm.
never reject yourself from approaching.
Yeah.
Always, if you see a good target, approach because you never know how it will end. And I mean, bad mood or bad thoughts doesn't stop you from that because bad mood and thoughts is a reason why it happens is because you don't approach, then you have
Yeah.
bad mood. But if you approach, you have better mood because you talk, you socialize, you active. So I mean, it helps a lot. No.
Mhm. I think you was tired after a job in Ireland, but you still managed, to approach those girls
Yeah,
because you
yeah,
kept along this rule. Like, anyways,
yeah.
that girl, no matter how you feel, because you don't know how it will end up. This. Yeah.
No matter what you need to approach, there will be many stations. You will be weird to the girls. You will be strange or something, but
Yeah.
there will be one girl which will accept you and will
Mhm.
say, "Okay, let's go to meet," and you will be successful. So remember that you always have a chance. I mean, even your how to say you're not so, like you say to yourself, I'm not so good enough for myself. I have poor clothes, I have
Mhm.
poor
Mhm.
voice, I have poor face like Janulis, but you have a chance, you have
Yeah.
a chance. You
Yeah.
always just need to open your mouth and say, hey, how are you, and
Yeah.
start
And
talking.
you don't know
and
how
start
she will react and how will end up.
yeah, and if she reacts like, oh, I don't like horses, I hate
Yeah.
horses, and you say, fuck you, I will find another girl.
Yeah.
and, you,
Yeah.
and you approach and say, hey, and she will say, oh, I love horses. I love riding horses. and,
Yeah.
and you will start talking with her. So, I mean,
Exactly.
it's always a chance.
Hmm.
And
And
Janulis has a chance also.
for some time you was homeless in Ireland, I know. So, but you still managed without having apartment where to pull to approach girls and even lay them in their places.
Yeah.
Well, what advices you can give to guys who actually don't have a place where to pull girls?
I mean, maybe they are not so brave to do that because they think, oh, it's their place. They will have more control than me because it's their
Hmm.
place, and they will give me orders like, please don't touch me because you are in my place, But I mean, you need to be more brave, and
Yeah.
if you will have one or two experiences like that,
Hmm.
you will start noticing that it's very easy now. You just go talk to girl. Just say common for her. Okay, so let's go to our place, and she will accept that, or not accept that, But
Exactly.
if
Yeah.
if she accepts, you go to her place, you talk like you in usual way. If if you would be with her like going to your place, you would talk the same way like you're
Hmm.
talking
Hmm.
now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's not.
Yeah, guys, I think our book "How to Become an Alpha Man" could help you a lot because we included photos. For example, a girl is in a bus stop. How you approach here, what opener you use, a girls and shopping mall, how you approach, what opener you use, how you continue conversation, how you close here. So all those different scenarios I included with photos. And I think you need to read because you will learn all my personal story and you'll gain that confidence to approach. And definitely move to next product, pick up online training courses, which teaches you AMT basics. Learn how to dance with a woman, how to dance with a woman. This DVD program also very necessary for night game. Even if you don't have full night game, but you still like him, you know, he used, you know, those dancing techniques in apartment and he turned it here on for sex, which happened at sex.
Yeah, yeah.
And definitely once you will read the book, will watch all DVDs, then you know you go to private training, to real training, and what is important in real training, for example, like tell from your experience.
Yeah, in
How
real
a guy
training,
should prepare, yeah, how a guy
you,
should prepare for real training.
you know, I would say like you always need a coach, good coach, which go with you and say comments for you. And
Mhm.
he's sometimes should be a coach should be aggressive a bit, you know, because a coach should like say scream to you like don't do this, please do this, you know, like
Mhm.
be that you feel like a sheep, you know.
Yeah,
And then, you know, he shows you the right way how to do this. And if you do it wrong, he will say, no, you do it wrong. And he will show you in camera, like, look, you do this wrong, this wrong, this wrong.
actually,
And
he will prove with infield footage your mistakes. He will show.
yes,
And in
because if,
footage
yeah,
never lies.
because if you're watching these infields like RSD, some shit or something like that, you just see how another person is approaching, but you don't see yourself in that station.
That's a good
I
point.
mean, I mean, if you are doing mistakes in body language, you don't see yourself what mistakes you make. No, maybe you just like going to hair like penguin, you know, like
Yeah.
yeah, and you don't see that you're not straight, like you're back straight. Maybe your voice is like you know, like cat or something, and you don't see this. You need to change voice. You know, and with good coach, you will see all your these minimal mistakes. You know? So I mean,
Hmm. Hmm.
you always need to have a good coach like you,
Hmm.
because I mean, you will film because you know how to film good, and
Hmm.
you know because 10 years or more experience in this
Yeah.
area. So, I mean, no one could know more than you, I think, in this
Hmm.
area,
Hmm.
especially in our country. so
Yeah.
I mean, so I mean, always go to Coach Irenas, you know, because
Hmm.
he knows this the best. He has systems how to do this, and I mean, you'll be undefeatable,
Hmm.
because I mean, he has this. Irenas has uh, how to say a skill uh, to make impact on people. Like they will feel like they need to approach. Like
Hmm.
he will inspire you to approach. He will like a lighter, you know, and you will
Yeah.
say, "I need to approach," because he has the skill. So he will help you a lot. He will help you a lot. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
Exactly. Exactly. And you know, I don't have, you know, enough my personal, you know, time. So definitely I will give some work to our experts like you know. So definitely, you know, guys, you need to change, you need to invest, you need to read books, watch DVDs, come to real training. Definitely write reports because there are a lot of, you know, beta males,
yeah,
students who stopped to invest into themselves, write reports, and they, you know, when they blame me, you know, my life went wrong, you know, after training, you know, something happened, and I
yeah,
ask, you know, so what's changed? What happened now? Did you approach the same quantity? Did you write still reports? Did you go still to training? Did you invest into new products? Did you watch new DVDs? No. So So that's why you became beta male.
Yeah.
You went to beta male.
Like a few of your, like how to say, guys who went to your trainings. I don't want to mention them, but I mean they are criticizing you because you put videos, their videos inside, YouTube. I mean they didn't pay enough, or they accept with these rules before they are coming to your training.
Yeah,
So
because they got cheaper training in order
yeah,
to be published with
yeah.
their transformation.
So
We
I
agree
mean
with that. And if they
we
want to
need,
take this video out, so we need to pay the rest
yeah,
of money, which private people pay if they want to be private, for example. Yeah.
they need to agree with, how to say, with these rules. If they didn't pay enough, they need to accept this, and just,
Yeah,
yeah, be enough brave to accept this.
exactly. Yeah. So pretty much, I know you watched also my some seminars. So for example, did you get new knowledge, like how you felt after watching my some seminars, DVDs?
I mean, there was good idea that you come with few girls in these seminars, like you
Mm,
always meet a girl or something like that, because she showed how you can act with these girls inside seminar, and just show it in real,
mhm.
not like talk, and then like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, there was pretty nice like energy around, like you come with big energy in the beginning, and that makes that everyone is listening into you, and you
Mm,
just teach them very well this theory, this
yeah.
theory, because you're not boring, you're interesting when you are talking. So yeah,
Uh-huh.
these seminars are really nice, and you make like a basic concepts about pickup. I mean,
Exactly.
uh,
Yeah.
from opening to uh,
To
how
close.
to choose good topics, clothes, everything. It's real nice idea to say these things, because men just don't remember sometimes. Like you need to have clean body, you need to have
Mhm.
clean clothes, to wash everything. They
Yeah.
don't remember this, and then they say, "Oh shit, she went away." Why she went away? Because you stink,
Yeah. You
you
have
you
no hygiene, like
yeah,
you,
at all,
your
like a
smell is
pig,
not right.
like Orlando.
Yeah. So guys, look,
Yeah,
if he changed, like, look, his stories are unbelievable. Same DLA stories, not the first story. How many stories he told already? I cannot count, So
I
if
think over
you can
20
change that.
stories.
If I changed, I was a virgin till 19
Yeah,
years old. I needed to learn pickup in order to change. Because yesterday I read a story, about a guy. I watched the DVD. He was 20 years old and he got 5 years to jail because he raped a girl with his friends because he didn't know pickup. So, we
yeah,
went to the
yeah.
truck, got this girl in a birthday party, went back with this truck, went to one flat, moved this girl to that flat and fucked against her will. So actually, we
Yeah.
made a crime, and he was sentenced for 5 years.
Oh my God.
His friend got more years. But look, because they didn't know pickup, and it's like your obligation to know pickup. You should learn this thing because
Yeah.
otherwise you will not get girls. It's like it's impossible. It's impossible. This is a must skill to have.
In this age, I mean, it's the must skill, because in any way you are getting older. Accept this. You are getting older. Your testosterone lowers every day, and I mean, you will see soon wrinkles on your face. You will say, "Fuck, I'm older. My hair is like I'm balding," and you will say, "Fuck, I'm feeling not good now, like I
Yeah.
was feeling it when I was 25 or 20 years old." So I mean, me and Irenas knows this, and
Mhm.
we know that we are older now than we were before. So I
Yeah.
mean, you need to do your action. You need to read these books, and not only read books, but do thing like go to a coach like Irenas and just talk with him and say your problems to him. Like I don't get a girl. I don't know how to make relationship. I don't know how
Be
to
open,
make
open
good
yourself.
sex, even good sex, because sex is important also. I had one mistake. I fucked a girl and I fucked her short. It was like 3 4 minutes,
Uh-huh.
and I ended the sex. And I mean, I don't know if it's a reason, but yeah,
Yeah.
she blocked me. So I don't know. Maybe it's a reason.
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe, who knows? But
Maybe
actually, yeah,
who knows?
it's good that you open it yourself. Me, I can analyze, maybe say, from
Yeah,
my perspective,
yeah,
what could
yeah,
be a reason why you didn't meet here again. So yeah, open
yeah,
yourself, no problems, change, because you're getting older and older, and money's value drops down with each year.
yeah,
You can't buy the same amount of things with same amount of money. No,
yeah.
so it's every year it's drops the value.
And
So
and
invest, change.
with, with Ironess, we can say now like, oh, we fucked enough girls. Like
Yeah,
if
exactly.
yeah,
We
if
went
we
through
have like
girls and we feel relaxed.
yeah, if we have if we have a wife now, we
Yeah,
can say for wife, yeah, I don't go to the left because
yeah,
I fucked many girls now. I can have kids. So we have this experience right now. I
exactly.
mean, yeah,
So we wish you guys also this to have this feeling like you went through girls, you identified your sexuality, which girls you're attracted to, which girls are don't you. So definitely you need to approach, you need to open up your problems, go to contacts, go to alphamantraining.com to contacts, open up your problem, write in a letter your problem, what is happening, and definitely we will help you out. So
yeah, yeah, and also I could say like all the guys who are in cities, they can order this like Irenas would or me could come to your place, and teach you in that place. You just need to have a flat.
yeah,
You just need to give food or something, and we will teach you. Like after 1 week, you will change like 180%, maybe,
yeah,
maybe more.
exactly. See, guys,
Yeah,
he, for example, is ready to fly to you and train
yeah,
you. I know him a lot, know his story. I watch his infield. He also has his private infield videos in his computer, and definitely he will bring those infield videos
yeah,
to show, to train you. He definitely on training will show his face to you, because normal you will you will communicate with him,
yeah,
and
yeah,
this is amazing. So it's definitely you need now to invest into all products, pay deposit for AlphaMan training bootcamp, POA bootcamp, and when once quarantine will end up, a coach will fly to your city and will train you. There's no other way for you to learn.
yeah. And
Another
also
way
remember,
is to degrade, is like to lose your years, get
yeah,
wrinkles on your face, get lower level of testosterone, because after 25 years old, your level of testosterone drops down
yeah,
with each year, because you become more and more lazy. Until 25 years old, you think you will live endless life. You will have
yeah.
amazing power everywhere, but it's
Like
not.
Yanul, and I could
Yanulis is
say
a guy who actually didn't change. I didn't read his
no, no.
report. I didn't see his photos, his videos, how he fucked girls. This guy didn't change. This guy didn't write reports. He's how old he is?
He's maybe 33, I think,
Maybe
and
33 years old.
his face looks like 40 because of much stress when he
Yeah,
gets
yeah,
rejections
exactly.
all the time, yeah.
Just imagine who you will become. You will write new reports. You will include photos with
Yeah,
girls. You
yeah,
will make same day lanes. You will feel like a king in your city, because you will know all systems and our guys will not know. That's why we put such prices. Why this alpha mentioning is the most expensive,
yes. And
because
also I
it's,
want to say that you'll start drinking this beer, this fucking beer, if you don't invest in these products right now or after 1 year or something. Because you know why? Because you will say to yourself, fuck, I didn't even fuck one girl or two girls in my life, and I'm now already 30 years old. And you will say, like, okay, I will drink, you drink, relax, and then you will say one day, I will take this knife and kill myself. You know why?
Tell about your friend Algirdas, who actually didn't
Yeah.
invest in the pickup, and what happened.
Yeah. And you know, Algirdas is now
AG,
like,
we call him AG. Yes.
yeah, yeah. And he's like funny guy, but I mean, yeah, he's friendly and
But it is
everything. But
the reality, yes.
the reality is like this: he's drinking, he's
Mhm.
smoking, he's living with his mother. Even he's now like 34 or 33. And I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, he doesn't get any money because he's not working. It's
Mhm.
because, because of this quarantine, they like
And he
fired
had
him.
just one woman to fuck, but also we are not sure he's fucking because
Yeah,
we
not
didn't
sure.
see photos, he didn't write report, how he
Yeah,
approached
yeah.
him, fucked, so he just tell, but we are not
He
convinced.
just telling, not truth. He lies because I think he's like jealous, like, oh shit, he's like younger than me and he fucked maybe five or six
Exactly.
times
Tell,
more
her- tell,
girls.
us- tell her what happened when you went to a bar with him and you
Yeah,
saw those two girls standing near a
yeah,
bar. You said him approach them,
yeah.
approach them. So what happened?
He always wants to show to me like, oh, I can approach. Because when I say to him and he's near me and he's drunk, he's like, okay, I will approach.
Yeah.
And he goes,
Yeah.
and then, oh, and he goes,
He's very intelligent guy. He can
yeah,
approach, but he just was frugal. I mean, he didn't
yeah,
invest into himself, and the whole thing went to really bad scenario. Like a
yeah,
guy became old, and no longer have confidence to approach girls because he thinks he's too old. Yes,
yeah.
what's happening?
And actually, I met him like 2 weeks ago, maybe, and I saw the difference. He's now putting, this cap to hide his gray hair, gray
Yeah,
hair,
exactly. Yeah.
because
It's
he's
not
scared to lose the.
easy, but look, guys, what the future is waiting you if you not will take action. You will
Yeah,
become older. Your hair will become gray. Like you will need
yeah,
to dye your hair, or do something about it. You will get wrinkles more. Your testosterone will drop down. Uh, Actually, you will become more and more negative with each year. Tell about this thing. What he
actually,
actually involves friends or, for example,
yeah.
people who didn't invest, didn't change, so they become negative
Yeah, it's
year. Yeah.
like, you hear from RSD, they sometimes talk about this and they say true, sometimes true, about downward spiral. It's like there's upward spiral and downward spiral. So, I mean, if you like one day say, fuck, I can't approach this girl because she's old or something. Another day comes, you will say again, like, fuck, she's old. I don't approach her. And then you are going down, 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 and then one day you will say, fuck, she's walking too slow or her face looks not so well, and you so down now that you say, fuck, I will drink this beer to relax myself because it's easiest way. And you are just very, very down, and
Mm-hmm.
if you come to awareness, hey, the right
Come to
way to
alphametrine.com.
live,
Let's call this one. Yes.
yeah,
Let's
and
keep
you
my
start
name
living.
secret. Or maybe it's not the real name. Who knows? Alpha training.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you
Donatėlis,
become
kurva.
empty, open yourself, tell problems, change
Yeah.
yourself.
And I mean, you're
Yeah,
always
but
going down.
it's very good bad example with a downward spiral that a
Yeah.
guy moves more and more down with
Yeah.
each excuse he makes every day.
Because look, you create one bubble in your head, like, I can't do this. Then another day comes, you create another bubble. Yeah, I can do this also. And then you say, can't, 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 can't. And there's always blocks
Yeah.
you cannot do. And then one day you say, fuck, I will drink and smoke and I feel relaxed. I mean, why not? Why not? You know?
How
And then,
how many guys you have around yourself who write your reports with attached photos, videos, how from approach to sex stories? Like, how many
zero.
friends convince you that they lay those girls?
I mean, only maybe
The
one
situation
guy.
is really like
Yeah.
really,
I
really
think, I
devastating
think
situation.
maybe only this, I don't want to mention, but he was in your trainings. I think the last one now, like 2017, and he's only doing this reports and he writing reports and
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, I know this guy.
yeah, he's really well in this game and he has his point. And look, after 3 weeks not going outside because of quarantine, he went today and he said, fuck, I'm afraid again to talk with girls. You imagine, like he was approaching 3 years or two, and he went now after 3 weeks of not approaching
Yeah,
girls,
he did
and
a
now he,
pause of 3 weeks to not approach girls.
yeah, and now
And
he can.
the
So
approach anxiety came back to him.
yeah, so I
Exactly, yeah,
mean,
yeah. The more you will wait, the more beta you will
yeah,
be.
so I mean, you won't have any kids. Don't imagine that. You never fuck any girl because you don't have any strategy. Girls, even for us, sometimes it's difficult to fuck a girl, but we have all techniques, everything. And for you, it's impossible. You cannot because you don't learn any things. You think, oh, I will come drunk to club, I will touch her, and yeah, it magically happens. No.
Exactly. What else do you notice with your crew members, like with your friends? They becoming
Yeah,
older, they like really becoming negative and negative. What else
yeah.
happening with them? With
You
in terms
know,
of success with women, like
they don't have so much love in life now like before. They, when you call to them, you can, now it's often you are calling to them, you're not meeting them in real because they are too lazy to come out. So look, they don't go out so much. Then another thing, they don't earn more money than before because they are lazy more. So
yeah, yeah. Exactly.
everything is bad,
I
everything is
told you
shit.
guys, you will
Yeah,
have less testosterone. Yes, after
yeah,
25
yeah,
all will drop down. That's what he's telling. Those
yeah,
his friends, they are working less, earning less because the testosterone level is lower.
yeah, yeah. And they, and look, they are sitting with mothers, some of them,
Mm-hmm.
and they are more than 30 years old, and they, when they will come out, never, because they are 34 now. So
Yeah,
it's impossible for them to go out. I mean,
exactly.
yeah, they don't change.
And,
They don't change.
and they want to call to you to hear, same delay stories,
Yeah,
because they will get some motivation to approach. Yes, or
yeah.
I
But
need things
I
you.
saw the approach, like these two girls you mentioned when I told you a story in the bar.
Yeah, tell about Robotogalvis. I mean, the one guy who actually bragged he earned 5,000 US dollars in US. He
Yeah,
came, to
Rapatagalvis.
country, yes, and you don't have a money, he really
Yeah,
bragged about that. And what he told, like, after this
yeah,
club girl he met in a club, you went together
yeah,
with him to a club, danced with
yeah, yeah,
girl, he isolated that girl,
yeah,
somehow
yeah.
managed to get your number, went to a date. A girl rejected him on a date. And what he
Yeah.
said,
Look what he said. There was actually, like, now we are talking about these mistakes, why you're not going to Ireland. So the same thing what he got is like, I look, I did everything in that club. I turned this girl like this, then I gave one hand to Roberto Galvez, and then he knows a bit how to dance. He danced with that girl. Then I see she's inside him. He's talking interesting in that club, and but that was because she was drunk. She was drunk. Then he met her one day. He met. He said, "Oh, it was good date. It was 2 hours. She was into me. She
yeah,
said, "Okay, let's meet again." And then he started calling to her, She answers sometimes, and then talk, and when day comes, he writes to her, so look, let's meet again. And she say, look, I know you're a good guy, but look, I don't see anything between us, so I don't want to meet. See, he doesn't have any strategy.
And after
He
it, he
doesn't.
said, I will earn money just in life. I'm finished with
Yeah,
those girls. I don't want
yeah,
anything to do with those girls. I will live with my mom and I will earn money and fuck those
yeah,
girls.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. He said he was so
How
angry
old
when I
is
was,
he?
and he's almost 30, maybe 29,
Mm-hmm.
and he just living still with parents.
Yeah.
And yeah, he has a car, he earning money, but I mean, he's so strange right now that if you are 28 or 29, there's not very little chance you will
People feel
change.
awkward around him.
Yeah, yeah, there's little chance that you will change. If you are 19 and you go to these trainings, you will change much because until 25, you have a chance to change. But if you come after 30 years old and you are Donatelis, you will be Donatelis. you know? I mean, you never change.
You look at you, I can't believe how much,
Я
bro.
новый, скоро, на.
Cool, yeah, example, yeah. So see, guys, we told you a lot of scenarios. What will happen to you if you will stop to invest in yourself?
Yeah,
Will stop, write reports, and send to alphamantraining.com. So be very, active because
yeah,
otherwise will be very hard to you.
yeah, yeah.
Mm,
It,
Maybe you will
it's
kill yourself.
I don't want to say about this story about knife and killing, but I mean, it could become true someday because
Yeah,
I mean, you won't see any reason why you're living here,
yeah,
because
yeah.
you didn't do anything in life. So yeah, I mean, fucking a girl and coming with her home, it's one of most important things you should learn now. Yeah,
Exactly. It's, because
yeah,
it's reproduction. It's like you see,
yeah,
you can transform your genes
yeah,
to like our
yeah.
girl can
I
make
don't, I
babies. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't talk when you maybe when you will be 50 years old. It won't be the most important thing. Maybe it will be more like God, like believing in God. But now you are 30 or 25 or 20 even. You must come here. You must train because
So
you,
it's a question
yeah.
for you: Can a guy 50 years old or 60 years old still pick up girls and get laid?
I think yeah, and if they go to you, it's
Hmm.
exactly 99% they will make it, and 1% depends on them if they do this.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, but 99% they will make it because you will
exactly.
change their appearance. Like they will look like 25, maybe 30, maybe 35, and they will look so young that they will feel refreshed, and
Hmm.
they will do this. They will do it. It will be easier for them. And
Yeah, exactly.
and actually, 50 and 60 years olds, guys are very smart. They're smart now, and they will learn this more easier. It will be
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they will improve faster, I think. I don't know, but I think like this because they
yeah,
have
it's
more.
very real true. Mm-hmm.
They are more social. They know how to communicate now more because
Mm-hmm.
they 50 years how they cannot.
Now you know how actually you feel happy after you made same delay, some good approaches, you get numbers which lead to dates. How do you feel? How your life instantly changed in that moment?
Fuck, I remember like when there was first sim delays. I had many of them, but I mean, first ones was so I was feeling like a god, like fucking, like I was going from that bus stop where I left that girl, and I
Uh-huh.
fucked her before in my home, and I was feeling like fuck, I made like a miracle in my life. I said to myself, like everything is working, yeah, and I was feeling how to say like in my life everything is good, there's no bad things, like
Mm-hmm.
I have everything, I have food, I know how to get them, I know
Yeah,
how to communicate, they like me, all the girls like me. And I mean there was really these things happening in my life. I was like you know, when you win the million bucks, you would feel also the same, like, fuck, I
Oh
can
my
buy
God,
this, buy
the
that.
feeling is very
Yeah,
strong. It's
yeah,
unbelievable.
yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's the
I,
same feeling.
I'm very
Like you
happy
get
that
it,
you're really
you
happy
get,
in those moments. Unbelievable.
yeah,
So guys,
you'll get it, yeah, for free, for free. You don't need to pay.
it's
You know,
free. That's the
yeah,
best thing.
that's the best thing.
Get guys sex for free with same day bang DVD. Very powerful.
Yeah. And also
Cool. So
play. Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, I want to end. If you want to improve in your life, you go to
Mhm.
idleness. But before you read all books, and also play some chess games to improve your logic, because uh, your logic is also very important in the skill, because you
Strong
will make,
shader. It's a
yeah,
good
strong
thing.
goal. Donatello, Zela. Yes, yes. No,
Okay.
like,
Okay. Cool. Cool, man. So you want to add something on top, or just finish? Let's finish this.
and also, I want to say one thing, like, now it's quarantine, but I mean, it's the best time to buy these books and everything and audio, because
Wait. You know, you know that you are writing your book. Something. Some source. You already
yeah,
wrote the half a book. What is
yeah,
happening? Can you share, some updates about this?
I started writing it maybe 2 months ago.
What are you writing? What are you writing?
I'm writing about my all approach, statistic, how many girls I lead, success stories, and then all principles which led to these girls to fuck them. And I
Mm-hmm.
mean, there will be all this important knowledge, which will give you like, you know, you will want to approach them, and you will see what is working, what is not working. So
Yeah.
it's very nice book, you know.
Cool. So maybe if you will finish, I know it's not easy to write a book
Yeah,
or create some DVD program. I know it's very hard work, but
yeah,
maybe if you will finish, we definitely, maybe if you will want, we will represent, here
yeah,
to guys, and
yeah,
maybe
it's okay.
give them opportunity to actually to invest, to learn from you, because you're a different person than me, for
Yeah,
example, and it's a good thing, to learn from someone else also. I know in Lithuanian project, guys, love to buy our authors, not my
yeah,
students, to learn from them, their stories, because they are very inspired by their stories. Uh,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, cool.
And
So,
and you know,
your decision will you publish your face, or like you will be private? What do you
I
think?
think for me it's
Now,
better to be private, because it's better for me, because I mean, I want, like when I going in street like you, and
Mhm.
everyone like, can I make a photo? It's like,
Yeah,
for me,
it's not good. Yeah,
it's like you approach a girl and someone, oh, this is this guy, we'll go to him, and then he
yeah.
comes to you and he breaks this all approach, you know, he like just damage everything,
Yeah,
and
and he's damaged your privacy. He just ruins your
yeah,
private life. So
if you
you,
come
yeah,
to
you will choose to be private, like with a
yeah,
mask. That makes sense.
because if you come to idleness also, you don't, look at him where he is now. If he's with girl, don't approach him and say like, can I make a photo? Because it's like stupid thing to do, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you
Mhm.
need to put yourself in his shoes, you know, in his shoes.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Cool. So thank you for your sharing. It's
Yeah,
everything you wanted to add.
yeah. It's, I think that's all. You know,
Yeah,
Donatello,
cool.
Patrick.
So guys, if you have some questions, write to info@alphamantraining.com, and below this video is from 0 step to 10 steps you need to take in order to change.
Yeah,
So follow these steps below this video, and you will change your life for the best. So thank you
yeah,
for watching. It was alphamantraining.com, and
yeah. So,
and yeah,
and you know, I just wish you amazing time, and don't be sad in this time of quarantine. You know,
and
make,
rapport, how you fuck girls.
yeah,
And
write
just do your
rapport.
proposals. It's good.
Yeah, and you know, always go outside, sport, have good activity like run around, or just like
Mhm.
walk. because you will make chat, and when you chat, girls don't like.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
that guy, you don't look attractive.
No. Yeah, so that's it.
That's it.
We
So
can
until next time, see you. Bye.
next time.